So Kevin, the last couple of Versus portfolio managers that I interviewed were from China and Kyrgyzstan. Tell us more about this place you call Sacramento. Sounds exotic.
Yeah, maybe not quite as interesting as Kyrgyzstan or China, but one of our sales team did refer to Sacramento as Permanent Cropville, USA. So I think it's very appropriate that as a farm and timber person here that I'm from Sacramento. Yeah, overall, great place to grow up. It's a nice middle distance between kind of the mountains in Lake Tahoe and the ocean in San Francisco. My family still lives there. My wife's family still lives there. Good weather, pretty affordable, very mediocre NBA team. And now for at least a couple of years, we got the Oakland/Sacramento/Vegas A's. So, Sacramento's on the come up.
So Kevin, you're a bit of an OG here at Versus. How long have you been with us?
So it was 6 years in March. I joined in March 2019, and I came over from Callan. So I was actually employee number 12 here. But I like to say that I'm really kind of had an extra 2 years of experience, because when I was at Callan, I actually worked on the Versus accounts. I underwrote all the initial investments in the real assets fund, and then also did the performance reporting on the real estate and real assets fund. So 6 + 2 with an asterisk.
Kevin, how did you get into farmland investing?
Yeah, it's a bit of an interesting story. So when I was at Callan, I was a kind of young analyst on the team, and part of the role is going on site to look at assets. And I was thinking like, I'm going to go to Milan, I'm going to go to Paris, I'm going to go to New York City, and look at these all brand new state-of-the-art buildings. But just nobody was covering farmland, and it was a way to kind of take and accept more responsibility. So instead of Paris and Rome and New York City, I was in Champaign, Illinois, or a vineyard in Napa, which is pretty cool, or avocado farm in Chile. My first trip to a farm was actually to an onion shed in eastern Washington, Pasco, Washington, where I saw 500,000 tons of onions in a 100-yard long, 20-yard wide shed. It smelled very good, as you can probably imagine. But it was a pretty cool experience. I was really kind of seeing that as where I got hooked on the asset class.
By OG, I meant earlier onion gang. So outside of hanging out with your onion gang, outside of hanging out with the onion gang, what do you like to do at home?
Yeah, so my wife and I are pretty avid wine drinkers and board game players. So I've spent most of my free time so far this year kind of redoing our basement, which we're turning into a bit of like a wine storage cave, bootleg wine cave, and then like board game room. So we got like a nice little board game table and a bookshelf to fill all the games up. And
what games do you like?
So Settlers of Catan is a classic. We've recently been playing a game called Everdell, which is like it sounds ridiculous, but it's a city building game where you essentially build a city for rodents, squirrels and chipmunks and beavers and the like. It's a lot more fun and mature than it sounds.
Sims with rats?
Sure, the cuter ones, but so yeah, that's a good one. My wife likes to play Clue a lot. I think she cheats because she always wins, which nobody always wins at Clue, so that's a little questionable. And then I'm a big chess guy on the phone. Play a lot of online chess, mainly puzzles because I can't bear the stress of playing an actual game. But my puzzle rating's pretty solid.
Do you play 2D chess or 3D chess?
More 4D guy myself, but not as good at 4D. Much better at 2D.